I don't care about your reparations. Listen, I don't care if you ever get it. As a matter of fact, I'm advocating against it because I dollar and make inflation go out of control. And so I don't want them to pay you. I don't want you to have nothing. Don't give these money. As a matter of fact, not only do I not want you to get nothing from reparations, I think that they should tax you for breathing.
So we all heard the big fight in the drawdown between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb, right? And as we told you guys, after it was over, Anton Daniels went on to every show that he can possibly go on to talk about what he would do to Corey Holcomb. And Corey Holcomb's show is only on Tuesdays. So you only hear from him, maybe what's the day? Tuesday. So you'll hear from him tonight to discuss the lawsuit, right? But he was saying that he's going to be, he'll beat him up. He would have whipped his ass. He'd have did all this different stuff, right? So when Corey Holcomb struck back talking about his daughter, his wife, calling him all kinds of names. Next thing you know, Anton Daniels was on his show damn near crying, saying his daughter was crying. He had to pick up the pieces. It was insane. I felt like Corey went a little too far, right? But listen, they was at battle, right? He disrespected Corey on the show, and then went and disrespected Corey after the show. So Corey came back and was talking crazy.
Your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude
it's
off
like
the
trying
screen.
to break a fever, but you don't know what long-term damage that could make. Our entire life, we've done everything to protect our child, ensured that she's never, ever, ever needed anything whatsoever. Pray for me and my family. And at this point, I've been advised not to say anything else about it. So that's all I've been authorized to say. Had a couple emergency phone calls. The only thing that I can say at this point is that I can't say anything else about it. First, I need to go and make sure that my daughter is okay. And so it's a lot of tests. I'm not sure if she got to get pulled out of school for the rest of the year. This may affect her in that way. So I have to make sure that she's okay. She's no longer safe even going to school anymore. We got to protect our babies. Under no circumstances will I ever allow for my daughter to go under. So wait a minute. Are you guys telling me, some of you, because I see the overwhelming majority of you are logical, are you guys telling me that it is okay for people to go after underage children? I have to figure out how to pick up the pieces. I have to figure out how to pick. Corey, he won. Corey and Craig, you win. You win, I give up. I have to figure out what collateral damage happened after that. You guys win. I got to figure out how to pick up the pieces. Family is in shambles. Daughter is in shambles. Literally having my wife take her over to get evaluated and figure it out, because crying inside of the principal's office trying to figure out what to do.
Now, he's trying to mask it by saying that the wife and the daughter, well, the wife on behalf of the daughter, they're the ones filing the suit because for defamation. He said a whole bunch of different things about the wife. He depicted them as primates. He did a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I felt like he went too far, but I don't know if it's defamation where he can sue them based off of the law set up. But Anton Daniels is seeking to destroy him, right? He's seeking, and I felt like Anton Daniels went on to the show just to do that. Now, I used to be a fan of Corey Holcomb, but I don't really rock with Corey Holcomb like that too much. I don't like them jokes that he made about those kids, but I can't stand Anton Daniels at all, right? Anton Daniels is a sucker, but Tasha K, she spoke on this, and I was waiting for her to see what her response was going to be, because she doesn't like Corey Holcomb at all. And she just interviewed Anton Daniels, right, and found out that he was saying disparaging things about her. Check this out.
Let's talk about Anton Daniels filing a case on behalf of his wife against Corey Holcomb. This is Anton Daniels and his wife. Leslie Daniels is the daughter. We're not putting no minor up here. And the wife is Sharita Daniels, okay? And they are suing Corey Lamont Holcomb, an individual, the 5150 Show, a business organization and does 1 through 25 inclusive. So he's adding all of his hidden businesses that he has, okay? They're suing for defamation per se, false light, defamation of Leslie Daniels with respect to the t-shirt images, which is his daughter, defamation of Sarita Daniels with respect to the t-shirt images, and intentional infliction of emotional distress suffered by Leslie Daniels, international infliction of emotional distress suffered by Sharita Daniels, and violation of California civil code, okay? Pretty much what Anton is suing for, even though, I got my reasons as to what he could have sued for, but, he chose this. He could potentially have a case, but he's suing his wife and his daughter, who happens to be underage, is suing because Corey defamed and racially demeaned members of Anton's family by wearing and using and displaying a t-shirt image during his show. The allegations about the t-shirt include a t-shirt showed Leslie Daniels, his daughter, who's a minor, portrayed as a monkey. He could easily argue that this was satire or a joke, but dehumanizing racist jokes are not protected under satire or human. It's actually under hate speech. He's trying to separate Corey, the comedian, which Corey is probably going to argue that I was being a comedian. The reason I wore these shirts is to make my audience laugh and to depict Corey's wife and his daughter as monkeys, okay? I met the wife. I just sent Jasmine a picture of the wife. She's really not this big. I think she's heavier here. That's him and the wife, okay? I personally feel like this is going to be a very tough case to win. They're both public figures. I personally feel that if they're able to separate Corey as a comedian and label him as dehumanizing and racist and hateful and malicious, I think his stronger case goes against the daughter, since the daughter is not a public figure. She's a minor. And I think a court would have more empathy towards the daughter. Now, Anton's money is way longer than Corey's now. So it depends on, obviously they feel that they have an angle in. But what I'm trying to understand is, yes, it's smart to use the daughter and the wife to sue, because the court is not going to see them or be able to pull videos. Basically, they're innocent. And him doing videos on these two innocent civilians does look bad in a court. But of course, Corey has the protection of being a comedian under satire and First Amendment. And can he prove that it actually defamed them? I don't know where this is going to go or what this is going to solve. It reminds me of Tommy Sotomayor when he was fighting with, was it Tariq Nasheed? That shit was terrible. Who won? Where's Tariq Nasheed not right now and Tommy Sotomayor? Where they at? He may have a win, but it's going to be based on how that case is presented.
We know the Tasha case, she don't like Corey Holcomb. She tried to interview his daughter, his ex-wife, his baby mom, and he had filed a lawsuit against her. So all these people, they got these channels and they be going in at each other, disrespecting each other. And when things get real hot and they get in the grease, they want to sue each other, right? Now, my whole thing is the people Corey got around him. He must have people that's telling him. I mean, nobody said, yo, don't do that. No, man, you going a little too far with that one, bro. No. I understand what the boy was trying to do, but don't put that up there, because then this is going to happen, right? They don't really care. And Tasha K, she can't wait to stick it to Corey, right? Because she don't like Corey. But Corey bring things on the stuff. We done seen he done had a pastor on there. He spent a lot of time going after the dominant society in the industry and calling everybody backdooria. But as soon as he get a little bit of grease, he can't handle it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Do y'all think that Anton Daniels got a case now? Anton Daniels is totally against the black community. I mean, totally against the black community. And, he said that he hoped that we don't get reparations. He's going against our reparations. He get over there and cater to the W folks, and he does all that. I was rocking with Corey, but again, I can't see Corey. You can't be for the community with them jokes with them babies. I just, this whole thing is just goofy, right? And then Tasha K, she don't like Corey at all, right? But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Anton has a case for what Corey Holcomb did? Let me know what y'all think. And do you support Anton Daniels in this? Right? Let me know what y'all think. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, man. Do you actually support Anton Daniels because of your dislike for Corey Holcomb?